Hello everyone, my name is PolishLynx and this is Broken Memories Angelic Orbs by White Cat Studio. I'm pretty pumped up to play it because I had a break from recording for 5 days. So let's go, not wait. Day 1. This is not the same place I was in yesterday. No matter how much I look around, this is the same world that I have always lived in. And yet everything is different. Out of control, unsecure, unreal. It is as if the border between reality and stories have been distorted and broken. Everything flows together, intertwines in front of my eyes. I never known when I am going to be told a story, or when it is going to jump right into my face. And this actually is, from what I read, the first game that White Cat Studio released, which is pretty awesome. But the sun is shining, the wind blows past me, and the grass is swaying gently. I lean back in the grass and stare up at the blue sky through the leaves of the great tree, and that I decided to rest at. I can hear faint noises from the small town not far away. Damn! Where did the others go? After all that happened, maybe to the town? Or back to the farm? I'm too far away from the farm now. I didn't realize how far I had gone until now. Damn! I rise again. I shouldn't be wasting my time here when I know that thinking like this won't get me anywhere anyway. I should find the others. They have to be safe. I saw them get away even faster than myself. In town, everything is normal. The weather's nice, so of course everyone is out, either shopping in the market or in stores. Some are just enjoying the day with a meal or a stroll. I walk through the busy streets with chatting people, wondering where to go. Amidst the peaceful and happy atmosphere, at the tables outside the cafes and restaurants, I occasionally see a couple of people huddled together in quiet, nervous conversation, reminding of this other reality lurking in the back of my mind. Me? Suddenly, a group of people catch my eye. They are passing by a booth and apparently one of them is making a fuse. It is a blonde girl with her golden hair held in two long and quite strange ponytails. The guy selling vegetables at the booth is obviously having a problem with her and her dark-haired friend. The dark-haired boy shakes his head in a tired manner. Yeah, you're supposed to pay for them before you eat them. But it was just lying there. You're supposed to buy it? Without even knowing if it's worth it? Her voice almost sounds insulted. Yeah, that's the general idea. Unless he actually decides to give it to you. It's not your own choice, you know. Well, I know that. But if it is good, then you can just pay him, right? I'm not made of money, you know. The girl stares at the man in the booth. But it is so rude to claim money even for food hanging on the trees. She throws the half-eaten apple she was holding back at him and walks away. The dark-haired boy hurriedly pays the salesman and follows her, along with two others I didn't catch a proper glimpse of. Where did that weird girl crowd out from? I shrug it off and decide to continue my pointless search. It's too late in the day to make it back to the farm before nightfall now. I can just hope that I will find some of my friends here. As I walk through town, I occasionally ask by passers if they have seen anyone resembling my friends. All I get is a shrug or a shake of the head as reply. The search feels more and more pointless as I wander through the streets. And suddenly, as I watch the people passing by, something catches my eye that makes me stop in my tracks. It's a young woman, wearing a long red coat and with brown hair. She's standing in the calm crowd, her back towards me, and still. I feel a strange reaction inside me as I see her, as if something inside me recognizes this woman. It only lasts for a couple of seconds, and soon I just stand there and watch her, without really knowing why. Then she turns around, and her eyes meet mine. A bit surprised by this turn of events, I don't really know how to react. Instead, she walks closer and addresses me. Hello? Hi? Do I know you? No, sorry, I was just looking for someone. Oh, I see. Well, why not try my luck one more time, now that I'm talking to her anyway? I try explaining what my friends look like to the woman. Maybe you've seen them. She thinks hard about this for a while before answering. I'm sorry. I don't think I have seen such people here. Rather, I don't know if I have. I don't live here, you see. Really? Yeah, I'm just passing through with some acquaintances of my own. Well, I don't live in this town myself. Oh, you're just visiting as well? Yeah, in a way. This seems like a nice town too. What is the purpose of your visit? She looks at me with a warm smile, honestly interested in why I'm visiting the same town as her. I wonder how I should reply to that. Oh, I'm on a treasure hunt. I'm sightseeing. Treasure sightseeing. I'm here on sightseeing. Oh. She looks a little surprised but also interested. I didn't know this town had places like that. Oh crap. I made a mistake. Maybe you could tell me about some things worth seeing? Her green eyes watch me expectantly. Oh no, I should have known something like this would come. There's a park here. It's pretty. A park? Yeah. Well, actually it's a graveyard, but people like to take walks there. I feel like an idiot as she keeps looking at me while thinking about what I just said. I feel like an idiot as well. Oh, and the mansion, of course. She lights up again. A mansion? That sounds interesting. I have not seen that anywhere yet. I'm afraid what kind of mansion that might be. It's not in town, but outside in the forest. The owner is a bit of a loner, but he doesn't mind people dropping by to see the mansion. That sounds like a very nice person. More like a really stuck-up weird guy. Huh? Nothing. She looks at me, her gentle smile still on her face. Maybe you should go there too? Me? I've already been there a few times before. Her eyes as if they're looking not only at me, but inside me. Yeah, but a part of you lies there. You might find something valuable. What was that? Didn't that sound a little weird? What? I will remember what you said. She's back to normal. Or rather, she's been like this all the time. Wait, am I actually a treasure hunter? I'm sorry for lying, if that's how it is. I blink, confused. I hope you'll find your friends. She turns away to leave. It was nice talking to you. Maybe we'll meet sometime again. Yeah. Another warm smile, and then she walks down the streets and disappears. I stand still for a while, looking in the direction she went. Somehow, I regret never asking for her name. Damn bus. It's getting dark and I'm tired. I sit down on a bench at the square. Shops have closed and there aren't many people out in the street now. I have checked many places for a familiar face and even asked passers-by if they have seen my friends, but with no luck. Hungry too. Of course, I don't have money enough for a room or a meal. I didn't mean to get this far away from home today. I wonder if it's possible to sleep here in the streets. I would most likely get chased away at some point. Usually, I would just go outside town and spend the night like that. I have done so before. But after what has happened, I'm not too happy about wandering around out there in the dark. And where could the others have gone? How miserable. I moan. This really is the worst situation I have been in. Man, I really have to decide now. It's getting very dark. There is a sound of paws patting against the street, and I lift my head and see a small grey cat passing by. It stops for a moment and surveys its surroundings, and then runs along a side street. Follow the cat? Is it a good idea? Not knowing what else to do, I should save it up before actually, but now it's too late. I follow the direction of the cat on a crazy impulse. As I enter the street, I catch a glimpse of it jumping around the corner down ahead. Convinced that I'll lose sight of it right away, I continue following its direction. But strongly enough, I always manage to see it ahead of me and follow it through another couple of streets. I'm not sure that the cat actually knows I'm there behind it. It just seems very focused on its immediate surroundings, sniffing and looking around. Actually, it's a very strange cat. Caught up in the chase, I follow it pointlessly for another 5 minutes or so. Then it disappears into an alley. As I reach the alley myself, I just only realize that I hear voices from within before turning around the corner. Well, the cat is gone. Huh? Is the only intelligent thing that escapes my mouth as I stare at the three figures in front of me. The blonde girl spins round at the sound of my voice and stares at me in surprise, with shamelessly pointing in my direction. Who are you? It's rude to point at people, you know. The remark is from some young guy sitting further inside the alley. It's dark so I can see him clearly. He sounds more bored than surprised about my appearance here. Before I can answer, something sneaks up behind me, and I feel an unpleasantly cold and threatening presence. Is something sharp pointing at my back, or am I just imagining things? He could be one of them again. It is a cold female voice speaking very close to my right ear. He seems dumb enough. The dark-haired boy that was with the girl at the booth is there as well. Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you overacting? Yeah. I finally speak up. I just follow a cat here. That's right. He followed the cat? The boy in the back stands up and I see him more clearly. I can't help but widen my eyes in surprise. He has short bluish hair, green eyes, and cat ears? The strange boy glares at me suspiciously, as if his statement explains everything. No, really? I didn't mean to interrupt anything, I just wandered here. Come on, give the guy a chance. It was probably just a coincidence. The blonde looks at me closely. She then shakes her head. Alright, let him go, Yoka. The girl behind me steps aside and now walks past me to the other three. She seems like a warrior of some sort, carrying two short blades with her. But she's the best of the three so far we've met. Her hair is black and tied in a tight ponytail. She sends a glare at me over her shoulder as she passes me by. Man, these people are just too strange and paranoid. I should just get away from them as fast as I can. Besides, it doesn't look like he has any orbs on him. Just leave him alone. Just as I was about to turn away, something froze inside me. Orbs. It's getting late. The cat guy moans. Let's go back to our room and Erud already. Orbs. An orb. Glass orb. Orbs? Suddenly all three of them, the blonde, the cat guy and the dark-haired girl, sent me a menacing stare asking, "Why are you still here?" The last person seems terribly unaffected by everything now. Is he even listening? Forget it. Bye. What a weird day. I hurry off and end up in the square again.